An amazing life-saving rescue story tonight on Mount Everest.
Leading the rescue, a climber from Ottawa who has just returned from a journey of a lifetime.
CTV's Terry MARCOTTE's here now to pick up the story. Terry?
Well, it's the unpredictability of Mount Everest that attracts climbers, a walk with danger. And if you make it, you've made it to a place few others have, to the top of the world. It was all on display, the good and the bad, for Ottawa's Neal KUSHWAHA as he climbed the tallest mountain of the world.
There's my ugly mug.
Neal KUSHWAHA documented everything, the stunning vistas.
Yeah, we're attached to some rope here, taking a break.
And the incredible danger, where one misstep at the wrong time, and it's over. It was a seemingly perfect day on his way to the top of the mountain.
Sun's out, heating up the air.
When something went terribly wrong with the group of climbers just in front. From out of nowhere, 2 oxygen canisters dropped down from climbers above.
Oh no, that's horrible.
As the tanks dropped, so did a rock,
I hope they're okay.
catching the head of a Sherpa guide,
Oh no.
who lay bleeding and dying.
I'm wondering if we should go. I mean, this is not humane.
There were plenty of other people heading up the mountain who kept on climbing. That's when the climber from Ottawa and his 2 partners decided they had to do something.
We should go.
It's just the right thing to do. That could have been us. That's how I felt.
They found the injured Sherpa guide bleeding badly and in trouble.
When we brought him down, he was just incoherently speaking. And we couldn't figure out who he was, so I radioed down to our camp and said, listen, there's a guy here that's dying. We need to get him out.
They carried him partway down the mountain, where a helicopter rescue was carried out. They learned later the injured guide was released from hospital and recovering.
We were in tears, to be honest with you. It was very emotional throughout the rest of the time.
KUSHWAHA and his team lost a day on the mountain.
We were slow for a different reason, but a good reason, yeah.
But they continued their journey.
There's the team behind us.
And by the time they reached the summit of Mount Everest, the climbers ahead of them had come and gone. For nearly an hour, they were alone.
I want to show you the world from this viewpoint.
It was, for Neal KUSHWAHA, a lifetime dream realized.
Wow.
Experiencing the unforgiving beauty of Mount Everest.
I think the only reason we were able to summit is because we saved his life. If we didn't save his life, I'd be up there earlier by an entire day, attempting to summit in bad weather. I might not have made it.
And the question will forever be running through his head, how can you leave a man to die on Mount Everest? Many did. Neal KUSHWAHA will never have the answer to that.
That is karma in its most blissful form.
No kidding.
Just incredible. Wow. Thank you, Terry.
Good for him.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Terry.